Welcome back, everybody, to the A.J.I Show, episode 90. If you're not already following, please do, and share this with all your friends, family, your brothers, sisters, moms, dads, aunts, your uncles, and your cats, dogs, owners. And if that comment section isn't already filled out with something that you type down in there, go ahead and do that. Use your little fingers and go type on the little keyboard. And if that notification bell isn't already filled out with... that wasn't the words. And if that notification bell isn't already turned on, go ahead and do that so you get notified anytime this episode comes out. And let's get on with today's episode. Like in the middle of me saying that, I was so focused on I was like, man, I haven't messed up the intro in like such a long time, and I started overthinking. I was like, I'm not gonna mess it up this time. What? This seems really bright. A lot brighter than usual, is it?
I don't know.
Yeah, it is. Hey, there you go. Much better. I've seen it glow off of here, glow off the side of your face. I'm like, it's not usually like that. Anyways, how's it going, everybody? How y'all doing? We're doing great. We had a good weekend. An awesome weekend. Semi-awesome. Part of the week, the fishing portion of the week was not as awesome. Yeah, Sunday, our day off. This is how our day went. Started off kind of crappy. All right. Woke up bright and early, quack of dawn. Okay. Woke up like 6 o'clock. Got everything all ready. We're going to go fishing at the lake. Okay. Got everything ready. Went to the store. Wait, no. Did we go to the store? No, we didn't go to the store, did we? No, yeah, we did.
I had to get a chair.
Yeah, we got a chair. Picked up a chair for Jerry. She wasn't going to fish. She was just going to sit and watch. It looked pretty. So we did that. And then we headed out to the lake. And I was looking at spots on this app. I got an app called Fish Brain, right? And you can see where people are catching like fish at. Like the people who use the app, you can see where they catch fish, what they used, what time of day, and whatnot. So I went to the spot where, like, I'd seen the more recent people catching fish, right? And I was using a couple things. I was using some, I don't know what they're called, like the lures that look like fish that'll go in the water, you know? Yeah, I used some of those. I used some of the little guys that my friend told me worked for him, and it wasn't working for me. And then a really, really common rig that people use for bass. I was specifically trying to catch bass, if you guys didn't know. I haven't caught a bass yet, and I really, 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 really want to catch a bass, okay?
The funniest part is just to look at it and throw it back.
Yeah, I know. But just the fact, to be able to catch a bass, because I have not done that. I want to achieve that and prove to myself I can catch a bass. No, I know I can catch a bass. No, I don't know I can catch a bass because I've never caught a bass. But I believe it will come one day. I don't know when. I don't know how. Don't know where. But I'll catch a bass someday. And it'll be... You know what? All of this leading up to me catching my first bass, the moment I catch my first bass is going to make it even more special. You know, the day that I actually catch a bass, I'll be like, finally, you know, I'm gonna be so happy. Where were we at? Where were we talking about? Oh yeah, I was trying multiple different things, and then the very, very common rig is the wacky rig. Okay, all it is a Senko worm, or just a worm, like a yum worm or something like that. It's like an 8-inch worm, something like that. And you put it on just a regular hook. You put it on, and then that's all it is. No weight, no floater, no nothing. You just cast it out, let it sink down. Once it hits the bottom, you'll give it a little twitch, and it'll go wink, wink, and then you let it sink. And you go wink, wink, and then you let it sink. And you can drag it across the bottom a little bit, and then you go wink, wink, and then you let it sink. And apparently, the bass, they really like the floppy movement of the worm when it's falling. Like when you pop it, it gets their attention, and then they apparently they go for it when it's falling. Okay, and I didn't get anything. All right, all day. How long were we there? We were only there for a couple hours. Right?
Yeah.
2 hours?
Yeah.
We got actually out to the lake around 7. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then started heading out like a little after 9 o'clock. So a little disappointed. Tried 3 different spots.
Because I was getting completely attacked by bugs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what?
So frustrating.
Actually, there was. I think I got pretty close to actually catching a fish. Dare I say, I almost caught a fish. He didn't bite at it though, but he looked at it. Out of the entire time that I was sitting there, I was sitting on this like rock dam area, so I had to climb down these rocks to get to the water. But I seen this one fish swimming by. Okay, so I casted my wacky worm out there. I let it sink, and it looked at it, and it was so close. It was so close to it, and then it just swam away. I was like, "Oh, you're so kidding! You're actually so joking." So stupid. And then on our way back from the car, I saw the same fish again, and so I cast it out like
Back to the car?
Yeah, when we were walking to the rock, the last place, I seen the fish, and you were like, "I think you're just seeing things."
Yeah, because I did not.
I was like, "No,
I did
swear.
not see it.
I swear, I seen the fish in the water. I swear." Okay, and so I cast it out from where we were walking, and it did nothing. Okay, but I didn't want to walk down the rocks because it's kind of a little obstacle course to get down to the water. So I casted it out. I didn't want to walk down. I'm reeling it in. And then when it got to the edge, I went to try and get my bait back, or my lure back, and I went, yeah, and then I tried it again. Didn't work the second time. It got caught on the freaking rocks down below, and so I had to climb down.
Anyway.
Like, how'd that get in there? How'd that... Like, my hair just be in the most random spots, dude. Bugging the
They will
crap
too.
out
I
of
won't
me.
be seeing you all morning have a brand new outfit on.
And just random hair sticking out of somewhere.
Yeah, and I'm like, what?
Especially at work, dude. Oh my gosh. There'll be like ones down here on my forehead, and I got freaking gloves on or greasy hands, and I'm like, I can't freaking wipe it right now, and I don't have the time to freaking or whatnot, or else then I have to go freaking wash my hands and then come back and whatnot. Oh my gosh. Sometimes it pisses me off. Then I'm just going to talk about the whole fishing week, okay, first. Then the next day, Monday, I was like, all right, going out for revenge again.
I was going to go with you, but I needed sleep.
Yeah. Decided to wait, or it was Memorial Day, so I didn't need a trade. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to go out fishing again. So woke up bright and early, crack of dawn again, went out to the little pond that I live next to, and I really never had too much luck there in the previous times. See? Another freaking hair. It's just freaking bugging me. It touched my skin, bugging me. Okay. Never had very much luck at...
Got the hiccups.
He does? Yeah. So, okay.
Sorry.
Don't have good luck at this pond, right? Don't usually catch too much, whatnot, except some blue gigis, right? Really, really easy to catch a blue gigi. You can throw anything in there. You probably, if you can dip your finger in there, and catch a blue gigi. But so I went there trying to catch a bass.
It's sad catching them.
Yeah, it is really sad catching.
Because trying to get the hook out, you may as well just rip their whole well, let me not swear, but whip their whole mouth off. Like, it's sad.
Yeah. But I seen these bass. I saw, you can solidly see 4 different bass. They're just swimming around. Okay, 4 different bass in this little pond swimming around. You can throw anything you wanted in front of them. They ain't going for nothing. Any time of day. I don't think I've seen them go for anything that you send out there. No matter what. No crankbait, no worm, no wacky worm, no Texas rig, no honey, no mustard, no bacon, no beef, no nothing. So I've been, anytime I go there now, it's been like, I try and go for the bass, nothing. Swapping out to trout fishing. But yeah, that morning, went there for a couple hours again. Started getting a little hot and then left. So I was like, nothing. And then yesterday was Tuesday?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so then that was Monday. And then Tuesday I went again. But I went after I got home from the gym. So I got there around 7:30, something like that. And kind of doing the same thing, trying to go for bass and whatnot. Oh, and before this, I had gotten some brand new, like, fishing lures. Okay, I got this. They're called chatterbaits, right? Throw them in. It's a kind of fast reel in, but it like shakes and like whatnot. Okay, so I got like 3 of them. I got like 2 smalls and 2 small ones and a big one, right? So I was like, all right, I'm gonna try these out. Trying them out. Okay, nothing. I didn't really expect to have it work very well at this specific pond because, you know, I already know I ain't getting nothing at this pond. They don't like nothing. All right. And so I eventually, starts getting real dark, and it starts getting a little darker. And I switch over to power bait, and I eventually catch a trout, and I'm like, heck yeah. All right, happy with that.
I'm surprised you caught a trout in there.
Low key, me too. Hey, stop! Don't pick at that. It's gonna make it bleed, and then you're gonna have to freaking do something about it.
But I can feel it flipped up. That's why I'm like.
Well, don't pick at it right now. You can pick at it later.
It's almost gone.
Almost gone. Just stop picking at it. Pretty. Anywho.
Thanks, but I look real bad right now.
Ah, you look cute. What was I at? Trying to get... Oh, I caught a trout. It was actually a good-sized trout. Good-sized trout on the power bait. Like, I know how to catch a trout, okay? I know how to catch a trout. Let me tell you. I actually had a few bites. I only actually got 1 trout, though. I only landed 1 trout. And then after that, I was like, all right, I'm going to go back to my crankbait. It's a white crankbait. Put a little trailer on it. And I start casting it out, reeling in. Casting it out, reeling in. At this point, it was getting pretty dark, okay? Casting out, reel it in. Cast it out, reel it in. Cast it out. Dink. Cast it out. Dink. Bro, I just lost my freaking lure. The freaking line snapped as I'm casting it out, and I just see it go, land in the middle of the pond. I was like,
was I on the phone?
Are you kidding me? No, you called me right after I lost it. Right after I lost it. no, it was such a depressing feeling, dude. Like, actually, because there's no getting it back. There's like absolutely not getting it back.
I know,
'Cause
that's
you
why
just
lures kind of scare me,
toss it
because like
out
even if you
and
catch a bass, like there's not 100% chance you're getting your lure back. Like that
What do you
might
mean?
be deep, you know?
Bass? No, usually it's almost always you mouth hook them because of how big their mouth is. You know, very rarely do you get them like deep in their throats.
Yeah. Whoa.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's how my fishing week's going. I'm still committed, and determined to catch a bass though. But we also did some other things on Sunday, and it was a good day.
Pretty
On
good money
Sunday.
last week too.
Yeah.
Last week was pretty
Oh,
good.
you were gonna tell your story about B-dubs.
Yeah, I'll tell it at the end.
I mean, no, tell it now. Or
Dude.
yeah, I guess we can finish we'll finish our week first. Okay.
Yeah, because it's kind of long. It was ridiculous.
So we planned to like a little date day, on Sunday. So we started off by going to a little lunch, and
It was good.
we picked this place that we've been talking about every now. Like we'd be like, oh yeah, we gotta go to this place. But every time we actually decide to go out to go eat someplace,
It's the same
we would
place
always
every
go
time.
to like a chain restaurant and whatnot. And so I was like, oh, what about this place? And you were like, yeah, it's a great idea.
Yeah.
And it was pretty banging.
It was so
we had like
good.
this salmon slider. What was it called? That's what it was? Salmon slider. And okay, I usually hate coleslaw, right?
Same.
And we actually asked for no coleslaw, so it comes with this like what, avocado coleslaw
Like
or
like a peanut slaw or something.
yeah,
And I was like,
something like that. And we were like, mm. And so we told our server no coleslaw on it. Okay, and she was like, okay, yeah. When she brings it out, she's like, she did not understand the assignment, but I mean, it turned out fine.
It's not.
It comes out and there's coleslaw on it, and I was like, okay. And she was like, she's like, so they took off.
I know you didn't want the coleslaw, but I decided you like the other, like just the original one.
And we were like,
I was like, oh, even worse.
I tasted it and I was like, oh,
dang.
It's not that bad.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad.
So split it in half.
And it's easy to take off. We weren't gonna complain. It was just like,
Just like,
if I said no coleslaw, that no coleslaw.
Did not understand the assignment.
It was really good, even with it.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't have that like sour coleslaw mayo pea taste.
Yeah. Yeah. Other than that, I got like a little Philly cheesesteak thing. It was really, really yummy.
And I got a
pretty messy
shrimp pesto quesadilla.
Quesadilla.
It was so good.
Really, really yummy.
It was greasy, but like worth every.
Mm-hmm. I also got a margarita. It was pretty good.
I had went there before. You had never been there, right?
No, I had never been there.
I had been for my birthday. I had some girls invite me out to there for my birthday.
Mm-hmm.
And I got the strawberry margarita. It was my 21st birthday. And I told them, I was like, you gotta try it. Because it's I'm not big on mixed drinks. Like, I'm not, meh. But that one, I was like, whoa, this is actually pretty good. Yeah. Like, it wasn't, I don't know. Mixed drinks are just, can be too much. But, yeah. But yours didn't look as good as mine did. And I don't know what yours tasted like, but.
I mean, it was good, but it wasn't like a, ooh, yummy.
Watery. Yours did.
I mean, it was good though.
Yeah. Anyways, I just told me I had to try it because I thought it was fire when I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Next time, you should go to that other place though.
Yeah. But I did get Dr. Pepper, and the Dr. Pepper was bomb there for whatever reason. Like, it was good Dr. Pepper. I hate finding good Dr. Pepper because I'm like, now I just want to go there for the soda.
For the Dr. Pepper. Yeah. And then after that,
I know I gotta sit up too, kind of.
we plan to go to the Rush Funplex or something like, or
I just breathed into the mic.
and
I'm sorry.
we were gonna play some arcade games, right? So went there. Like it looks pretty cool. It kind of looked a lot smaller on the inside, but I mean, there's also a bowling alley, go-karts, laser tag, mini golf. We were gonna do mini golf, and then we were like, meh. I do think we should try mini golf sometime though.
Yeah.
Maybe go with
Because
like,
it's the
some
inside one in the
friends or
black
something.
lights, and I like that. I like it like that.
Yeah.
It's just the other fun place we have. It's outside mini golf, and it's just not it for where we live. It's too hot.
Yeah. Oh, we tried the other place. The other place that had that had the or clone the
and I like that one better.
One. So that was pretty cool. But this other one looks good. All we did was play arcade games, but when we first got up to the counter, we were like, hey, can we get 200 credits with $40, put on a card? They're like, yeah, sure. So we were like, all right, heck yeah. So we're gonna go play some games. All right. Looking around, see which one we want to play, and I enjoy playing these claw grabber games that pick up like bundles of tickets or whatnot. I don't know why, but I usually find myself always playing one of those.
To the point we literally almost ran out of our credits.
But the thing is, yeah,
that
was after this though. But this was like the first thing that we played. No, it wasn't.
Ouch.
Second thing that we played.
Yeah.
Something like that. But we went to play this claw game. I saw this big bundle. I didn't know how many tickets it was, but it was like big bundle. It's got to be a lot of tickets, right? So I'm going for it. I get it. I go over it, looking at the side, looking at the front of the machine. I'm like, all right, boom. Press the button. It goes down. Let me see your hand. It goes down. Right? We were like, oh, heck yeah. We got it. Heck yeah. And then we look down over at the little reader because it's like one of the digital ones. You don't actually get like tickets, right? How new 20th century technology and whatnot.
So much funner to sit there and feed your tickets and have be wrapped up in them and having other people around you look like, oh,
right. And it starts counting the tickets on the little screen, and it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's it.
I was like,
I looked at it and I was like, 8.
I was like, 8. That was a big bundle. There's no way that was 8 tickets.
And not only that, there wasn't an option for 8 tickets.
Yeah, so I'm like looking around this machine and looking for other big bundles, and I'm like, okay, this is the exact same bundle that I just grabbed. How many points does it say on it? Or how many tickets does it say on it? It says 200. So I was like, well, that's stupid. Well, that's dumb. And I was like, you know what? No, like, we paid.
Like, it sounds stupid, but like
for the credits, we won't get the tickets. If we won it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we go up to the counter, and
we even double checked on the card because it does count up, you know, and maybe we still counting.
Yeah,
but
we checked the balance of credits or not the balance of tickets on the card, just to make sure we weren't tripping. All right, and this wasn't even a whole 5 minutes after we got the card, right? And so we go up to the counter and we was like, this might sound like really stupid, but we just played this game and it was a claw grabbing game to grab tickets, and then it dropped it in the thing, and it was supposed to be 200 tickets, but it only gave us 8. And he was like, oh, okay, what machine was it? And it was like, it was the ticket grabber 9000 machine. I don't know what it's called. But they were like, oh, okay. Did you check down in the
Like, did you grab it?
Like, did you grab it from the bottom? And I was like,
oh, no.
I was like, oh, no, yeah. I was like, duh. Like, I should have checked. And I was like, now as I was walking back to the machine, I was like, no, you don't freaking grab those. I was like, how that works is that it drops in the thing and it scans the barcode on the outside to see how many tickets it is. I was like,
so we go back and we're like, well, it doesn't even open
no.
first off.
Yeah, it don't open. They were like, okay. You mind showing us which machine it was? I was like, all right, I'm not stupid, okay.
All right.
I was like, all right.
They got 3 people with us.
Yeah, they were like, they had like a younger kid who was just a regular worker. They had like a higher up worker, and then they had like an even higher up worker.
Yeah, and then we like, she's like, let me show you how to do this. She goes, and so you open the thing, and he goes to push it.
Yeah, he goes to open up the thing, and he's like,
it's not pushing.
You can't open it. I was like, yeah.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Right.
And
so then she's like, okay, open it.
Yeah.
Like the whole front of the thing.
Mm-hmm.
So she opens it, and he was like, or she goes.
And then there's like a big old bucket of where the ticket rolls are. And I was like,
Imagine we lied and there was no 200 tickets.
Right.
We're not lying, though.
No, they were like, how many tickets was it? And I was like, it was a 200 ticket bundle, and it was on top there. So they grabbed it. They were like, just checking and whatnot. Yep. So they added the tickets onto our card. Such a freaking dumb thing happened.
Yeah.
Unneeded hassle of the day. But then, we go on, play some more games. And then there was like this fishing game we had no idea how to play, and we thought we were doing so good too.
It was like 200 tickets, period.
We were like, whoa, I'm getting so many points and whatnot. Boom, reeling, boom,
100,000 points, 4 tickets.
And then
I was like,
at the very end, like 12 tickets. I was like, huh? I was like, well, maybe we played it wrong or something. I don't know. So we do it again. Same thing. It was like no tickets. I was like, okay, forget this game. Tried to play a couple other of the claw machine ticket grabbers, but it was like bigger ones, so it had like big wide bundle
rings.
Big wide rings and whatnot. It took a lot of tries. Wait, no, not on that one. There was also like a medium sized one, but we didn't get anything on the medium size. Ticket grabber 9,000.
We did get a ticket bundle.
Yeah, but that was the big one. So there was a small one, and then there was the medium-sized one, and then there was the big one. We did get one on the big one. We got a, 100?
250, I thought. Maybe 150?
I think it was 150, or even just 100. Something. Yeah, I think it was just 100. Yeah. We played some skee ball.
Kai won us 1,000 tickets.
I was getting there. So I was playing this.
Well, we did that before skee ball. Skee ball was the last thing.
Okay, well, all right, it doesn't have to be in order, okay?
Well, I thought you were going in order.
No. Why?
That's why I was like, hold the phone.
Well, I was getting to it. All right, chill. All right.
It.
Okay, getting to it. Okay. So we're playing this little ball game where like you pull this thing back and you launch the ball and it tries to get to a certain point and then like lock in there. You got pretty close, and then I was like, oh, I have an idea. I'm gonna instead of like pulling it back and letting it go, I'm gonna push it forward. I was like, yeah. So I'm like, scan my card. I doing this, and then I gave you the card to spin this wheel. And so you scan your card, and this game that she's playing, like I've never had good luck on it. I mean, it's fun to play. You just spin the wheel, see what you get.
Yeah, and I went to for strategy instead of doing pulling up and pulling down so damn hard.
Yeah, so
I really barely spun it.
So I'm sitting here with the ball, pushing the ball, and you start spinning it. You spin it, and I get finished with my game, and I look over and I see the freaking jackpot slowly rolling down. I was like,
it's like this big, like literally.
No way.
It's
yeah.
So
it's like a this shape, and then like little bars at the side where the arrow points at, and then there's like five tickets, 5 tickets. So you either get 1,000 tickets or 5 tickets if you get close, and then the other ones around the wheel are like 10 tickets, 20 tickets, 50 tickets, whatnot. And so it goes right on the 1,000. I was like, what? I was like, no
whoa.
way.
Period.
Heck yeah. I was like, let's go, babe. Let's go. That was awesome.
Yeah, I was like, say less.
It was a pro epic gamer moment. Yeah. Rewind it. Play it again.
We should have clipped it.
Clip that, chat. Chat, clip that.
Then we took naps.
Mm-hmm.
We used both of our days to nap, really.
I actually went out to go fishing again. Oh, we cleaned up the house. We cleaned up the house a bit too.
No, you went fishing before we went to do all that.
No, and then I went fishing again. For like an hour.
Yeah, before we did all that. Before we went out to lunch, before we went out to the...
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And I was having weird, like, period light cramps. It was weird while you were gone.
You're right.
Yeah. And I thought something was weird.
Then we got home, took a nap.
I'm fine. He's fine.
And then we watched this movie called Exit 8.
It was good.
It was based off of a game. It's an anomaly game where you got to notice different anomalies, right? And you gotta find these and then like determine or like do something based on the anomaly. I don't know exactly how to explain it, but it was a good movie. But the thing is, it was a Japanese movie. I thought originally there was at least dubbed in English, but after I bought the movie, I realized that there's
really
no
wasn't that
dub,
bad, though.
and you got to read the subtitles.
Yeah, it really wasn't that bad.
I thought you were gonna hate it because of that, but I really want to watch it. I'm fine with
Honestly,
watching
would rather it
subtitles.
not be dubbed. Dubbed makes me angry.
Really?
Because they sound so stupid.
You'd rather read the subtitles than to...
Maybe not with a continuous amount of talking throughout a movie, but I hate when it sounds like a like I don't know, when you can just tell it's not their voice. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
So yeah, we watched that movie. It was pretty good. Enjoyed it. But one thing I can't wait for, and it's coming up this weekend in 2 days.
Yeah, speaking
on
of
Friday.
he wants to know if we want to go with her
Who?
on Friday.
Who?
Kaylee.
Really? Kaylee wants to go?
Well, she wants to go. She's going to go with her friends, but she was like, you guys should join us. Because her, Beza, and she's like, I'm inviting like Ashley. Maybe shouldn't have said that one's name, but.
That's fine. What time? Because it's also going to be packed. It's also going to be super packed.
I know.
But
she said if you guys want to come, because I told her
super
that
down to go.
we really wanted to see it too, and she was like, I'm down.
100%.
You guys can come with us. But anyways, it's Backrooms.
Yeah, gonna go watch Backrooms sometime. Probably this Friday when it comes out. Super excited about it. It's gonna be spooky.
She also really wanted to see Obsession, and I said, me too.
Oh yeah, it's another one I want to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been hearing a lot about it recently. Haven't heard a lot about it, but I've just recently been hearing more about it. And and like it's starting like with all the stuff that I heard about it, we're like, it had to make me leave in the middle of the movie.
Even my friend said that. Even my friend was like, I literally had to leave. Something felt wrong.
I'm like, it makes me think. I'm like
what?
Like, kind of makes me scared of the movie now. Like, makes me scared, but then also like makes me want to watch it because I'm like, what's in it that's making you want to leave in it? And then I'm like, is it really that scary? And am I gonna really want to watch? Am I gonna want to leave in the middle of it?
Is it that scary? And she said, no, just something fell off. She said, I love scary movies. Something just fell off, and I had to go. And I was
weird.
Like, huh?
Maybe it was like a.
Maybe it's heavy.
Yeah, maybe it's like an energy thing.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know.
I don't know. But then I keep seeing these TikToks of like my boyfriend looking over at me when there's something in obsession I've done. Like, I'm sure it's as simple as like go through his phone or whatever.
I was seeing little
Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Where girlfriends will, like my boyfriend looking over at me while we were watching the movie because it's something I've done.
Yeah.
By the way, the example I just gave, I've never went through Andre's phone ever.
Really?
No, because if you got anything going on in there, I'm not gonna hurt my own feelings.
No.
I don't think you do, though.
Mm-mm.
I sure hope you don't.
I don't.
I sure hope you don't got other girls in there that you're talking to. That's actually funny. I was actually at my no appointment yesterday, and we were talking about you.
It would be never have other girls in my phone.
And I told her, I said,
would be
Andre makes
scary.
it seem like I beat him at home for talking to other girls. And I was like, swear I don't. I was like, swear I don't. I don't. But it makes the way he acts with other girls at work. Like,
how did that discussion come up?
I don't know. Probably she was just talking about putting your name on my nails.
Oh.
And it was actually her idea. She was like, I feel like you should do both of their names. And I was like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a good idea. I don't really know what brought that conversation about, but I was just...
Anyways, continue.
Telling her, like... Yeah. I was like, he makes it seem like I beat him at home for talking to other girls, and I swear to God I don't. That's his own choice. And she was like, respect. Like, I'm... Like, he really... That's great, you know? He respects you. I'm like, I know, but it makes me look bad sometimes. Like, as if I'm telling him he can't.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's part of it is like me being respectful, and then the other part of it is just me being just awkward as hell.
Yeah.
And like me not wanting to be in that awkward situation.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't mind that you're like that, because there's like, you know, the one that just came back.
Yeah.
Flirts up a storm with the one in the bar, dude.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, I see that.
That one kind of is like, they're both taken too. Both.
Yeah, which is really weird because from the looks of it, it almost looks like they're together.
You know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
It's literally so obvious that she's been back for a week or two.
Mm-hmm. Crazy.
But even like, yeah, I was watching their like banter the other day, and I was like, dude, if Andre's doing this with another girl, this would make me uncomfy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah.
And like, even the girls that I am more comfortable around, it's still
Which is who?
nothing like that. The one who
lives down the road?
No, the one who moved to a different restaurant.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like
State?
No, restaurant up north.
Oh, yeah.
Like I'd say, well, I was more, not really like, okay, yeah, we're friends. More comfortable around her than probably anyone else around the restaurant. Like, what am I trying to say? It's like, I don't feel as awkward around her.
Yeah, it was
Does that
easy
make
to
sense?
talk to.
Easier to talk.
Yeah,
easy to talk to her.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to say.
But then again, so the one that
but
lives
then
down
even still, like,
she's easy to talk to. She's funny as fuck too.
Who?
Kate.
Yeah, but I mean, even still, I don't know. It's just me. Like,
Yeah, I know.
like I just don't.
To this day, she's like, Andre acts like I'm gonna bite his head off, and I swear I will. And I'm like, I know.
Yeah, it's just how I act. I'm sorry, guys.
No, but you have been a little bit more open to like going over there with me and stuff.
Yeah, but I really don't think there is.
Even her mom's like, I tried to talk to Andre today. I don't think he heard me though. I'm like, probably not. He probably had a headphone.
No, I did. She said, "How's it going?" I was like, "Good. How are you?" He said, "Good."
That was a while back. She told me that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. But today she asked how
People
I
are
was doing. I said
funny.
good.
There's another girl
And
friend
then
that's like, but like they also, there's a few girls that are like, I will get Andre to talk to me. And I'm like,
Good luck.
I'm like, listen.
What do you if you're talking like it's like hi, how's it going?
Like,
Good,
to be
how are
friends
you?
with, right?
To be friends with, huh?
Yeah, they're like, watch, I'm gonna get Andre to talk to me. They're gonna, like, he'll be my friend one day, and I'm like, this is my reaction. My reaction is, go for it.
Go for it. Go for it. Go. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, go watch the vlog. It's great.
No, and it's actually the one you
Go for it. Go for it.
It's one specific girl I'm talking about, and it's the one that was I gotta be so vague because I don't. If she watches this, I also don't want her to know.
I think I know who you're talking about then.
That's who I'm talking about. She was there yesterday.
Was she there
to go?
Was she there today? Oh, and to go.
No, she wasn't there today.
She wasn't there today. She was there yesterday,
and
she was in to go. People who are in to go.
She's usually QAing, actually, though.
Okay. Really? Okay. Go for it.
Go for it. Yeah, I remember she's like, we're going to be best friends one day. I'm like,
good luck with that.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
She is really good friends with someone in the kitchen.
The last time...
Or was really good friends with someone.
The last female friend, like good friend that I've ever had. And the last one. And the only one.
Me.
You. Other than that, I don't...
Yeah, like I talk to people in the front, like...
I just never have gotten close to any female friends.
There's one male that I'm... Like, I have good conversations with, but he's gay.
Hmm.
And, like, that's the only one I can really have a non-awkward conversation with. Because I'm the same way.
No, because even Con, like, we just good friends with him. We felt like you'd tell him anything. Tell him whatever.
That's true.
You could be 100% be ourselves around him.
That's true.
Yeah.
Hello?
And I guess that friend group, I was a little more open to as well. Way back when. But still...
And the one that's in Colorado, I feel like you would have conversations with her in a group setting.
A little bit, but even still, I felt a little awkward in it, you know?
Yeah.
But, I don't know, maybe I think about my words too much and I just end up not talking.
I told him, I was like...
I don't know.
When I was getting my nails done yesterday, I was like, it's like... Yeah, I was like, get a drink in Andre. and then you can have a conversation with him.
Yeah, no, maybe like, more than that.
Yeah. He'll show you all his trinkets, for real. I'm like, you want to see everything he's ever done? Get a drink in him.
For real. No, I am a lot more talkative, a lot more open. A couple drinks with me. But
I don't think that means he would just go full on in with a girl when I'm not there. You talk to him more.
Yes, I would be more talkative for sure. But go for it. Go for it. Good luck. Right, not gonna happen.
I know some people are so funny, but a lot of people, their response is like, "I respect that Andre does that because that clearly shows respect for you too."
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
All right. That is.
And I was gonna tell about the.
Oh, shoot. Can you tell real quick, or is it kind of a long?
It's kind of long, but like, long story short, I just got the worst service of my life with a friend that I was with, and mind you, we're both pregnant. Not that gives us any right to have any more, like, attention on our table, but like, I don't know. When I see a pregnant, or when I take care of pregnant people, like I'm attentive to all my tables, but like I know you hungry. Like I'll get your
Came here to
stuff
eat.
out as soon as possible because I know how I feel pregnant when I'm hungry. Not that, but besides the point, that wasn't even the issue in the slightest. It was just like at the end, it was like, damn, 2 pregnant people and you really just shit on us the whole time? Like, damn, No, it was just a worse service. She didn't introduce herself. Like,
Oh,
we got
really? She
bought
didn't introduce herself?
Nope.
Even?
She
Crazy.
came up, well, okay, we sat down and the host sat us at a dirty table. And so the server came up and she was like, I'm getting really bad acid reflux and I haven't even eaten. She's like, what drinks can I get for you? And I was like, damn.
Hi, how's it going?
I
How you
was like,
doing?
and I was like, I'm so sorry. I hate to be this way, but we just got sat at a dirty table. Could we just get this wiped down? Because if it was like just crumbs, I'd just like wipe it off the table. There was like ketchup smear,
Sticky.
barbecue stickiness, and I was like, can we get this just wiped real quick? And so she wiped it down, and I think that's why I think she just got set off by that, because that's from there we didn't exist. Like, we got their new bottomless appetizer didn't get bottomless. We got the first go around and that was it. She wouldn't refill our drinks. My friend didn't get her food for 2 hours.
Which is
wild. Literally 2 hours.
Work, bro.
And all she got was burger bites.
Crazy work.
I got mine maybe 15 minutes before her. Never. And then I was like, hey, I like also ordered mac and cheese. And I know Buffalo Wild Wings like brings it out one by one. They're not like every other restaurant where you gather everything and bring it to the table. And I know this. So like, because every time I went with a friend that moved to Colorado, it was always like you'd get 1 tray at a time. But usually within 2 to 3 minutes of each other. Not, here's your appetizer and here's your food an hour and a half later. Like, that's not how it goes. And just every time she came up, I was like, when I was waiting for my mac and cheese, I was like, maybe she didn't even put it on the bill. Look, the bill, no, nothing on the bill. And I was like, What? And so then I'm like, hey, like, can I get that mac and cheese? Puts it on the bill. All of a sudden, our bill is $80. Okay. We have 2 Dr. Peppers on there. The bottomless appetizer that was $12.99. I'm pretty sure. And then she got burger bites. I got buffalo tater tots. And then we each got a side. She got a side of potato wedges and I got a side of mac and cheese, which was closer to $60. Or not even quite 60. It was more like 55 to 60. So right around there. And I'm like, 80? Chill. So like we look at the bill, burger bites are on there twice, double potato wedges. Like, I was like,
oh boy.
Oh, I'm going to explode. We weren't getting any drink refills. Like, she could give a shit less how we were doing. Didn't ask if the food was good. Didn't ask if everything came out looking okay. But was taking care of people around us. And then I'm sitting there thinking, like, you know what? I get it. As a server, I know if you're around the ages of 18 to 25, you're either not going to tip me at all or you're going to tip me 20%. And some people are more generous and tip more if they enjoy the service and they understand the service industry. But I treat all my tables the same. Even if I'm like, these people are giving the vibe they're not going to tip. And so I was like, even if we gave, and I'm like, the craziest part is we both work at a restaurant. I'm a server, she's to go. We really, or at least I really rely on tips. So little did she know, if she did a good job, she probably would have got 20% or more of a tip, depending on how, active she was with our table.
Yeah.
And yeah, so finally, like, we were just getting shit on just minute after minute, okay? Half our food wasn't coming out. It took 2 hours to get our burger bites. And don't get me wrong, I knew they were short-staffed because there was an entire section that was shut down. Things were taking a little longer, and I was like, I get it. I've been there and I've done it. But that doesn't give you the right to be a bitch. You know?
Yeah.
And like we had to waver down for anything we needed. Can I get a refill? Can we get our bottomless appetizers refilled? Like nothing. And so finally I was like, you know what? I want to talk. I was like, I'm not a Karen, but I think I'm going to pull a Karen move. And even my friend,
your manager.
And even my friend was like, yeah, I don't think I want to leave here unless we talk to a manager because the service was insane. And so we didn't want to get her attention we probably never would have gotten her attention to get the manager. So we pull a different server aside and we were like, hey, like, is your manager available? And he was like, what for? And we were like, well, we just kind of like received the most insane service. Food took a long time to get out. We see that you guys are short-staffed. We get it. But we also do what y'all do. So we know we've been there. We've done that. And this was insane.
Unacceptable.
Yeah. And he was like, well, I don't know if you can tell, but we're understaffed. And I said,
right,
which I just said. And I understand that. And I've been there and I've done that. But like I said, the way we were just treated was insane. And he was like, I guess I'll go get the manager, but he's also busy. And I was like, okay, we'll sit here and we'll wait then. And so at that point, me and her looked at each other like, this manager is going to come out being just a dick. Like, at this point, what's even the point? But it's like, it's also like these people could have, you're lucky we are who we are. Because if I was, half of the people would have just walked out on the bill. Period. You know? And she was so mad she didn't even eat her food. She was so mad. Anyways, I see the manager start walking out, and he's young. And I was like, oh, boy. I was like, oh, no. Is this going to be a good conversation? I see him get halfway to the table, look at us, turn around, take a breather, and walk back. And he comes over, and he was like, he looked like he wanted to pee his pants. He was so scared. And I was like, you know what? I was like, I just need to explain what we just went through because it was insane. I was like, I work at a restaurant. She works at the same restaurant I work at. I'm a server. We get it. But the way we were just treated was absolutely insane. And he was like, oh my goodness. Like, I really thought I was coming over here and you guys were just going to rip my head off. And I was like, no, I have respect for every one of you in here. I wasn't mean one time. Not one time did I even snap like at the girl.
Yeah.
I was nice through the whole thing, and so was my friend. And so we were just explaining everything that happened, and she was like, to be honest, I don't even want my food anymore. Like, I'm not even going to touch it. So he takes off the extra stuff we were billed and also took her meal off. I enjoyed mine. I was like, I'm not going to complain. We got extra food that we didn't order. I was like, I'm not going to complain about that. Extra food, cool. But I was like, it was like the service. Like, I don't know her name. She's maybe been to our table 3 times. And it not once was, how was it? How are you doing? How is anything? Can I get a refill? Can I get this? Nothing. And I was like, it was just insane. And I just felt the need to have to tell you and let you know that, like, that service was crazy. I was like, I've been there. I've done it. I ran a 2-server shift and got completely railed all day. But never have I ever treated a table like that. Ever. So he was super apologetic and took her food off the bill. And I'm going to be so honest, I didn't leave a tip.
As you should.
Like, I even was like,
service equals bad tip.
Yeah. And I told my friend, I was like, I don't know, like, I don't want to.
That's how it goes.
I was like, I don't know. I don't want the bad karma of not tipping. And she looked at me, she goes, I swear to God, if you tip right now. And I was like, okay. I was like, you're right. Because, yeah.
Folded zero pressure.
I get it.
Yeah. Anyways, that's all the time
And
we
then she
have
was
for you
pissed
guys
off.
today.
She was pissed because when the manager went to go take the stuff off her bill, she was like flying her hands up and just like doing all this. Swear, homegirl was on 4 different types of drugs before she walked in that building. I was like, girl. But anyways, yeah, that was our experience. It wasn't crazy. And then I told our manager about it because I was like telling our friend, like, it makes sense when he says stuff like, how are you going to expect a $20 or 20% tip and not, interact with your tables?
Yeah.
And I'm like, right. Like, I started bringing him up and I was telling him about it. And he was like, and this is why I tell you guys, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, yeah. And he was like, was it really that bad? I was like, it was really that bad. Like, it was that bad.
All right. My laptop's going to die.
Anyways, goodbye.
Bye. Have a... Thank you guys for tuning into the week. Make sure to like and turn on the notification bell. And we'll see you guys next week.